Good morning, world. It's your girl, Keisha. We almost at the end of the week. I hope everybody done had a productive week, a good week. If it wasn't your best week, then you made it through this week. So try again next week. Just real quick. Listen, I know that we go through things in life and we feel like we don't have a hand in certain things when things aren't going our way. Like, I feel like 90% of the time, like, we got a choice. I feel like we do. And the other 10%, you can't control what the fuck is going to happen. However, depending on certain situations, as far as from an emotional state, like, you got to learn how to accept what the reality is of something, and then you have to find a healthy way to navigate through it, because you're going to always respond from a position of hurt, and make bad choices if you don't think shit through, and I'm saying that because I was thinking about my friend I was talking to, and she has something going on that I don't agree with, but at the end of the day, I told her, like, you my friend, I care, you're going to do what you do. I can't be nobody else. I don't know what another person's heart feel like. I can't put myself into somebody else's shoes. And, I could try to look at things from your perspective and I can try to understand, but at the end of the day, I'm not you. And you got to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't come to me or anybody else for that matter and still complain and still cry and do the woe is me about why things aren't going your way when you have the choice to change your situation. You do. Now, shit not gonna happen overnight. I get it. Trust me. I already been down that path. All right. I already did all the crying. I did all the complaining, the yelling, the screaming, the throwing, all of that. I already did it. Now, are you just going to stay mad, or are you going to flip all that energy and turn into your power so that you can better yourself? Because I'll be looking at some people's situations and I'll just be like, God, I don't thank you enough, I need to be a little more appreciative of myself and the things that I got going on in my world, because some people got it worse, man. So, with all that being said, okay, you're going to have to stop crying, you know. You're just going to have to. You're going to have to stop crying. You're going to have to stop complaining. Like, it's okay to cry, those is healthy tears. That's fine. Get it out. Okay, but now that you done got all that out, now what you going to do? Now what you going to do? You better come up with a plan. Sometimes the plan got to change. My homie always telling me, like, the goal is still the same. The plan just got to change. How you get to that goal, it has to change sometimes. Sometimes you got to take a detour, Sometimes you got to hit a few bumps in the road. I tell people all the time, like, I done hit rock bottom a few times in my life. And sometimes, it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay to hit rock bottom a few times, because it do make you appreciate shit. It do. It really do. And it really is about how you get up from that shit. Because I could tell you, I could write a book about shit, but I just thought I'd share that because I know some people right now that I'm close to just going through some things, and I know y'all feel like you ain't got no encouragement, and I don't think that I'm the best speaker in the world, but I do think that when it comes to listening to people's problems, like, I'm very good at that, and I can only tell you shit from my perspective only as if it was me in your situation. But because it's not me in your situation, I can only tell you, like, hey, listen, I can suggest this, and if you choose to try that, cool, great, and let me know how it work out for you. But if you don't and you still getting the same results, a lesson is not a lesson, for real, it's gonna stay a mistake, until you learn from that shit, you know what I'm saying? So remember that, I feel like the second time you make a mistake, 2, 3, 4 times, that's a choice. A mistake is a mistake, an accident. But when you continuously do something, then I feel like that's your choice. So you must not be ready to move on from that heartbreak or whatever. You're not ready to move on from that pain, whatever it is that's making you stay rooted in that mess that makes you sad. Like, I don't know what it is, but your ass ain't ready. You're not ready to move on yet, but you still crying about, I'm not happy. And, I need a sign. Well, what the signs is all there. How many times? I done said this before several times. Oh, the red flags is always there. We just choose to ignore that shit. Again, with the choices. We choose to ignore the red flags. They be right there smacking us all in the face, and we'll still be like, you know what? Nah, this person wasn't it. And then that's what, and it'd be the opposite, and then you'd be mad all over again when you had the choice to walk away from that shit. So to my friend, she know who she is. I care about you, girl. I love you. We've been friends a long ass time, and you already know how I feel about the situation. And end of the day, the unfortunateness of that is that you have a child in the middle of all that, so you have to think about stuff like that. And that's another thing I gotta tell folks: like, listen, when you decide to have children, it ain't about you no more. All right, I don't need to have kids to know that, for real. Like, I got a nurturing spirit, and I know the attentiveness that it takes to, be there for the kid. But like, when you in the middle of like a ugly ass battle and shit between, the two parents is going back and forth, and it's like y'all not thinking about the kid, like, that's selfish. To me it is. Okay, one of y'all got to be the big person, and remember, listen, this is our baby right here. We got we got to do what we got to do. Just end of the day, like, tighten up. Put your pride to the side for a second and tighten up for the kids' sake. And just overall, like I said, y'all, you got a choice. You got a choice in what you deal with. Most of the time you do. Just because things not going your way right now, that doesn't mean it can't go your way eventually. You just gotta want it more. You gotta put the effort into it more. Like, you gotta be hungry for that shit, man. Like, I don't care what it take. Blood, sweat, tears. I don't care if your back hurt, your knees hurt. I don't care. Work yourself to the bone. If that's what it takes for you to be happy, then you're gonna have to eat that. You're gonna have to do that, cause shit, I'm living proof. All right, I ain't complaining no more. I used to complain. I ain't gonna lie, I used to complain a lot, but now it's like, all the hard work I'm doing is certainly paying off. And as long as it's making me happy, that's what matters. You gotta think about, does this make me happy? If it's not gonna make you happy, don't do it. Don't do it. It's just that simple, like, for real. Other than that, I gotta get ready to go to work. I hope whoever watches this, maybe you'll take some away. Maybe you needed to hear this. I don't know. I don't be trying to be a motivational speaker, nothing like that. I just be trying to say shit that's just, right here in the heart, because we all going through it. Some of us, we going through it worse than others, but we're all going through it. And sometimes you just kind of need that little push, that little reminder that, everything is going to be okay. As long as you keep doing what you're supposed to do, everything's going to be okay. I promise that. And just have some faith, man, because without faith, like, how you know something is really gonna happen? Like, you gotta believe this shit gonna happen. Even with you doing everything, you still gotta believe, this shit is gonna happen for me the way I want it to happen in due time, because God got me. So I hope y'all have a good day. Stay warm, because I don't trust this Atlanta weather. Y'all already know. And yeah, man, I'll holla.